Hello, shrimps. I look a little bit different today for our story. I wonder why I look a little bit different. What am I wearing? This is a lovely cosy furry hat, and it's actually a scarf as well. I can wrap it around me, keep me warm when it's cold. And oh look, I've got my gloves on as well to keep my hands warm, because we're learning about the magic of winter. And one of the things that winter might leave behind is snowy weather. Now, we've had a little bit of snow, but not much. But you never know, we might have more snow yet, because we're still in winter. But I've got a story to teach you all about snow and about a snowy day. Let me take my gloves off because I'm inside, so I'm a bit warm, a bit hot today. So I'll take my hat off as well. Put it around me like that. And I'll take my gloves off. There we go. Are you ready for a lovely story to find out all about snow? Here we go. This is the story today. Let me just turn this around a bit so you can see it. It's called The Snowy Day. What can you see on the front cover? That's right, a snowman. And we've been looking at Play-Doh snowmen and things in our other activities. And there's an author's name at the bottom. Down here it says Anna Milbourne and Elena Temporin wrote this story for us to enjoy. Okay, so let's open up the book. Now I need to just move this a little bit. Ooh. Okay, so the first pages, you can see some snowflakes and stars. Now let's have a little look here. We have got the title again, and it says The Snowy Day. There it is, the snowy day. What have they made in that picture? Can't really see. What have they made in that picture? Wow, it's a ginormous snowball. Okay, so turn it that way so you can see the picture. There we go. Have you ever wondered what makes snow? I have. I've wondered what makes snow. Imagine a winter's afternoon. It's so cold that your breath turns to mist clouds in the frosty air. So when you've been outside, sometimes when we're outside playing in the nursery and it's so cold, or when you arrive in the morning sometimes, it's so cold that your breath, the steam comes out of it. It is like a misty cloud coming out. You can see your breath. High in the clouds, raindrops freeze. So it's so cold that the raindrops in those clouds, they freeze into icy snow, flakes of snow. So that's how snow is made. The ice, the rain in the clouds freeze into flakes of snow. Wow! Then softly, silently, the snowflakes start to fall. They just flutter down. Every snowflake has 6 points. Did you know that, children? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. I'm having a disaster. 6 points. So it has 6 points, every snowflake. Some look like teeny tiny flowers, and some look like frosted stars. Wow, look at that picture. Soon, thousands of pretty snowflakes are dancing through the night. There. They settle gently on fields and trees and rooftops. By morning, the world is hidden beneath a white, snowy blanket. Each step you take squashes the snow, and it leaves a footprint behind it. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Can you make that sound? Crunch, crunch, crunch. There's lots to do in the snow. You can throw snowballs, or slide down hills, or roll a little snowball along it so it gathers more and more snow, just like all them children are doing there. Aye. And gets bigger and bigger until it's too heavy to push anymore, just like in that picture. So big, isn't it, children? What a good way to make snowman, I would imagine. And that's what they did, look. If you heave a smaller snowball on top, you can make it into a snowman. Give him some shiny pebble eyes and a carrot for a nose. Lots of animals hide away when it's cold, but dotted through the snow are trails where they have been. So in the snow, it's like a blanket of white, but sometimes you see little tiny paw prints, footprints, claw prints, and you can see where all these little animals have gone. They're following them, look, in this picture. Wow. Follow the trails into the trees and you'll find a quiet place. A family of sleepy squirrels snuggles up in a hollow. And nestled in a fir tree's thick branches, a little bird is keeping warm. Oh, look. You see in the picture? The surface of the pond has frozen to a sheet of gleaming ice. You might wonder if the fish are frozen too. But they aren't. They're swimming safely in the chilly water below. And buried in the mud at the bottom of the pond, 2 frogs are sleeping the winter away. Wow. Later in the day, the sun comes out and shines brightly in the sky. So even in the winter, the sun comes out. As the snow gets warmer, can you guess what happens? What will happen to that snow when the sun's out? Well done. If you said that the snow will start to melt, you are right. As the snow gets warmer, it starts to melt. And little by little, the world begins to reappear. Perhaps by tomorrow, the snow will all be gone. If it's so warm, that sun, I think there's a good chance it will have all gone tomorrow. But as the sun slips down behind the trees, the air grows cold again. Ooh, cold. Wave goodbye to the frosty snowman. It's time to head for home. So they leave the frosty snowman there. And as long as that sun's gone and it's gone all cold, what do you think will happen to the snowman? Yes, it should stay there. It should stay in one piece. But when the sun comes up, what could happen to that snowman? Well done. Why would it melt? Because the sun is warm. And the snow will only stay frozen if it's cold. In the moonlight, snowflakes whisper down once more. They powder the ground and cover all over the footprints and the trails. So more snow comes along in the nighttime sky there. Wow, it's hiding all them trails and footprints. But look, the snow will melt soon, but not just yet. Today is another snowy day. So when they sing their Days of the Week song and they look out the window, they can decide that the weather is snowy. That's right, it's snowy in their picture. Oh, I love that story. I love to see all about snow and winter. And I think I might have a surprise for tomorrow. I have put some things in our freezer to see if I can make some ice for us to look at tomorrow. But maybe you could ask your grown-ups if they can put some special shapes in the freezer for tomorrow. Anyway, I can't find any snow out there. Just rain today, unfortunately. But maybe we could make our own ice in the freezer. But you've got to ask your grown-ups. Okay, so that's a snowy day. I want you to go and draw a picture now of you. Imagine if you were in the snow. What would you be wearing? Can you draw you with your hat and your scarf and your gloves on and your wellies? Don't forget those wellies to play in the snow. And you might even draw a picture of a snowman or a sledge or some snowballs. I want you to draw a snowy picture for me. Don't forget to include your hat, your scarf, your gloves and your wellies on you when you draw you today. Okay, I'm going to go and have a go now with my felt tips. Okay, have lots of fun and I'll see you soon. Get drawing!